Excellency, Greece being the top, one of the top tourist destinations in the world, what is the volume of Indian tourists coming to Greece directly or via European destinations or via Gulf? Because since India and Greece does not have a direct air connectivity, that's why I am posing you this question, the one. And the second, do you think that achieving a direct connectivity between India and Greece will help tourism grow much faster?
Yes, for sure. The lack of a direct flight between India and Greece complicates things. It's clear, not only tourism, but also other kinds of contacts. I mean, academia, business, all this. You know, our effort is to make the critical mass of Indians visiting Greece so large that Indian companies will think again about launching a direct air link, even for some period of the year, not all the months. Now, the numbers are encouraging. They do not reflect the potential either of Greece or of India. Of the 25+ million visitors that Greece received in 2015, our data show that no more than 30 to 40, perhaps even 50,000 Indians visited Greece. Why am I saying that? Because we gave, this embassy gave last year, 2015, to 20,430 visas, but the data of the International Tourism Organization show that about 50,000 Indians visited Greece. Obviously, they visit also on Schengen visas from other countries of the Schengen system, or they go back to Greece on a 3 or 4 year visa, Schengen visa that they have got from Greece. Plus, there are Indians who live permanently in the UK, for instance, or in Switzerland, etc., and they also travel to Greece. That is where we are. The trend is very promising, and already the first 6 months of this year, we issued 15,854 visas, which is practically 2/3 or more, what am I saying, 3/4 of the total number we issued in 2015. The embassy tries very hard. As a matter of fact, we organized a get-together earlier last month with 55 tour operators and tourism professionals at the embassy to promote Greece, and we are among the fastest, if not the fastest, embassy issuing visas within 48 hours.
Okay. So, Mr. Ambassador, now it brings me to another very classical offbeat question, that is regarding the centuries of historical, cultural, philosophical connect between India and Greece. You see, in India, the students in the schools, they are brought up, fed on the staple diet of Aristotle, Plato, Greece, Alexander, all those things. Okay. Now, given that background, how the people-to-people contact between the two countries, or the political capital or the cultural capital generated out of it, have been translated via the cultural exchanges between the two countries, or the people-to-people contact have been achieved in a faster way, in a more comprehensive way, because of those kind of historical cultural connects?
Well, you touch upon a very sensitive issue here, and I feel a bit embarrassed to say that cultural connectivity, if I may use the term here, leaves much to be desired. The two peoples have a natural, instinctive sympathy for each other, but this unfortunately does not translate into tangible cultural and educational connections between the two. Cultural events are very rare, both sides, and we have to do something to face that. I just, out of my head now, I remember that in 2-3 weeks' time, there is a big gathering in Greece, in Athens, by a well-known and respected guru here. The name is Bapu Morari, who will recite
Ramayana.
Yes, the epic, and it will be a several-day event, and this not only many Indians travel from the UK and other parts of Europe to attend, but we do hope and we encourage that through the mayor of Athens to attract also Greek attendance, Greek public, to experience this unique recital of Indian spirituality and Indian cultural background. Another thing that I would like to mention here is the wife of one of my predecessors fell in love with India, and she's an art historian, and she has founded a foundation called Deccan Cultural or Deccan Heritage Foundation, which has its seat in abroad, and they promote the knowledge and exploring the unique cultural heritage of that part of India from the past centuries. But we need to do much more, and I am in contact with my Indian colleague in Athens to try to to do something and to revive that sector.